Peter hears that Lois's ex-boyfriend's family is going to climb Mount Everest, and he refuses to lose. He immediately claims the Griffins can climb it too. But when he gets home, he realizes he has no preparation for a challenge like this. Then Lois gets tired of the other family showing off and decides they're all going. They arrive in Nepal and even manage to climb ahead of the Fishman family for a while.
Hey Brian, you want a pukesicle?
I would love a pukesicle.
But the moment Peter reaches the summit, he sees they're already waiting there. The Griffins run into a blizzard on their way down, and everyone gets trapped on Mount Everest.
Everyone get into a hilarious pose.
This gets pretty funny.
Their food runs out fast, and Peter even mistakes their last supplies for a tape. Then they find Ben Fishman lying unresponsive in the snow. The family is pushed to the limit and has to make a survival choice no one dares to say out loud. But as they get close to camp, Lois realizes Ross and his wife are still on the mountain looking for their son. So the whole family has to turn back to save them, and Peter gets lowered into a crevasse to pull them out.
I found a rock I like.
In the end, Ross and his wife are rescued by helicopter, but one line from Peter leaves everyone silent.
We ate your son.
The Griffins are selected as a Nielsen family, which lets the network track everything they watch. When Tom Tucker hears about it, he shows up at Peter's house and asks him for ideas for the news. Peter throws out a bunch of ridiculous changes, but Tom actually puts them on the air. Joe and Quagmire are annoyed after watching it, but Peter realizes he can influence television. So when the Nielsen employee comes back to reset the box, Peter secretly steals a whole pile of ratings boxes. He wants to use those boxes to amplify his power, officially starting his takeover of national TV. After Peter steals a pile of Nielsen boxes, he starts forcing all kinds of shows to change, however he wants. But the more he changes them, the more ridiculous they get, and Lois and Joe quickly turn against him. The townspeople also confront him, complaining that all their favorite shows have been ruined. Peter goes to the hospital and nearly gets ignored, then gets kicked out when he returns to the bar. Just as he tries to use the boxes to fix everything, Mayor West shoots them all to pieces. In the end, Peter has to go to the TV producers and get the shows restored to normal. Quagmire rushes to catch a ball at a baseball game, but his hairpiece flies right off his head. Then the stadium screen immediately catches his bald head, and the video gets posted online. After the whole town laughs at him, he finally takes off the hairpiece and decides to stop hiding it. But once his hair is gone, Quagmire starts changing too. The guys eventually talk him into going to the hospital for a hair transplant. Once Quagmire grows his hair back, he turns back into his old self. While Brian is wandering around the hospital, he accidentally hears the doctor say Carter has cancer. He immediately tells Stewie, and the two even use a camera to confirm Carter's condition. But when Lois brings the whole family over, Carter looks completely fine.
Brian, how could you get us all worked up like that?
Yeah, shame on you.
Brian suspects the real Carter is being hidden, so he and Stewie sneak into the company to investigate.
And I assure you that Specimen Z is secure on level 12.
They follow the trail all the way to an underground facility, only to find that Specimen Z isn't a person at all. It's actually a cure for cancer, and Carter has been hiding it the whole time. Carter eventually agrees to release the cure to the public. The next day, he announces nothing but a new deodorant. While Brian is picking up women at the bar, he lies and says he has a time machine at home. But when a girl actually comes home with him, he has to sneak her into Stewie's room. First, he takes her to see Lincoln's assassination, then uses the same trick to show another girl an airship disaster. But one of the girls notices the machine has a record of the years they traveled to. Brian is afraid Stewie will find out, so he turns the counter back. Then the time machine suddenly goes out of control, and a blue flash explodes from it. When Brian and Stewie wake up, they find the whole world moving backward. Stewie wakes up and realizes time is moving backward. Even Peter's fight with the giant chicken plays out in reverse. At first, he's just watching the strange changes.
Stand up, you're gonna break that thermometer.
But the reversal keeps getting faster. Cleveland moves back in next door, Bonnie becomes pregnant again, and Susie even disappears completely. Even worse, Stewie's teeth start reversing too. He finally realizes that if they don't fix the machine, he'll be reversed to before he was even born. But soon he can't even walk anymore, so he has to let Brian fix the machine on his own. Brian eventually turns the counter the other way, time goes back to normal, and Stewie is born again.